What's up, everyone? Alfredo here with your boy, Bobby.
Greetings, everyone.
Bobby, it's time to rewind the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare multiplayer reveal trailer.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness. So we've seen this during the private event that we went out to.
When they showed us in the presentation, and did I not look at you and go, yo, my heart's beating
I think that was a general
fast.
thing for everybody, right? Everyone was there, was like, oh, okay, it's another car. Let's just, let's see what this is all about. And then by the time this trailer was done, we were all a little like, okay,
let's go play.
Let's go play. I'm a little intrigued here. So let's go ahead and rewind this back. All right. Let's see what we got going on here.
So for the most part, they showing somebody as a complete badass running through. This is Biolab, right?
This is Biolab.
Play TDM on this map.
And this is the energy shotgun, I believe, right?
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to use it, but somebody hit me with it, I think, and I'm
like,
oh
no, it looks a little cheesy.
Yeah, look at that.
There's a hit, and back there, that was the grenade.
Which one was that? Was that the
sensor grenade?
The ping sensor one or something like that?
Well, yeah, there's the ping overshield ability.
So, I want to call everything ping because that's what I use. But yeah, it's beautiful.
It's the same thing, but in grenade form, right? So this is like the ping grenade.
And he launched it out of the exo, so he didn't throw it. It pretty much kind of launched around the room.
It just launched right out. So then, like, this is the animation for when you throw a grenade.
Did it ricochet off the crate though, or am I tripping? It looked like it ricocheted off the crate.
Yeah, it did. So it ricocheted, and then the interesting thing is that it ricocheted, and it looks like it exploded really fast, and then automatically, boom, everything in that
popped
room
up, and he knows where everyone is at.
And then it's just game over with that shotgun.
Oh, so he must
have slide and shoot perk.
Is that the gun ho, right?
Gun ho.
Yeah, because he slide.
So he can actually slide and shoot at the same time.
Yeah, that's nasty. I'm gonna have to give that a try.
And then he immediately side dashes. And again,
remember we tried that. That's the little. I forgot what they call it.
Yeah, the spike nade for.
And we tried it, and we couldn't use it the way it is. That's what I'm saying. This
and apparently, remember we were reading in the description. Apparently, you can retrieve it
on command. Yeah,
so,
I didn't do that at all.
I know we were there. We just want to play. We just want to dive in. But yeah, there's a quick look at the animation again, and then there's a different grenade. For a lack of not knowing what it's officially called, it's a spike grenade. So, Bobby, we got to play 4 maps, 4 modes, right? But we didn't get to play this little jungle Mayan ruins type map.
That's true.
We did not get to get our hands on with this.
And look, another way for them to maneuver around the map.
Just another way to maneuver around.
Whew, God. I love when I watch these type of trailers and just watching somebody go gung-ho like this.
Exactly. So, I mean, right here we get a look at the customization, right? He's got the green exoskeleton. He's also got the red sniper rifle. I was getting quick-scoped. Were you?
No, I didn't run into those type of guys. I kind of stayed on the outskirts. I don't be doing
that. I was
like,
all right, quick-scoping is back. Or it's still here. And then if we scoot up a little more, he activates his camo.
The cloak.
Yep. Which is on a timer, and it's on a recharge. And then right there in front of us, we see...
Is that a Goliath?
Yeah, it's a Goliath.
Womp womp.
So that guy's just mowing people down. And then he brings out the, what is it called?
I don't think I used it. That's not the Vulcan. That's not the Vulcan one. That's different. I didn't... Oh, it could...
Well, remember, it could be a variation of the Vulcan.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, I'm almost 100% sure it's a variation. I remember it was like 100 or 200 points more to add like a rocket barrage.
He called that
version.
down quickly.
Yeah, that thing came in quick. Straight down, boom.
And that's the emphasis on the score streaks, too. Pretty much is user-generated. Either you're going to use it or it's not happening.
So here's another look at just more.
So this is
customizable armor.
Defender, right? This is the map Defender. Because we played Uplink here.
Uplink on this. Yeah. Yep, correct. More customized weapons.
Oh, so I think he might have got that out of the supply drop.
No, definitely. Yeah.
Oh.
So you get, so after you play every multiplayer game, you get supply drops, which is their loot system, part of their loot system.
The more you play, the more you get.
And you get variations of weapons, right? So if you have a favorite weapon, you'll get a different variation. It'll have different camo skin on it. Not only that, the stats will be tweaked a little bit. Maybe the fire rate's higher, but the range is a little bit lower. So you get these
I kind of like that.
I like that.
I'm not mad at it.
Because the thing is just like, now you can, kind of, if you like your favorite gun, you want a little bit of a variation to it.
And I can pick that up if someone drops it, and then it'll be mine for a little bit.
Boom! That exo punch.
See, this is what we never got. I didn't never see the water coming in because I was never on the outskirts. I was never that close to it, so I kind of stayed closer to it.
Yeah, I was aware that this was going to come in, so I was like, I'm never going to fight over there. But yes, this is the
Defender?
The map, and it's like I want to say Levolution, but it's like that. It's like the map event that happens.
Oh, I love that ability.
Shield.
I love that ability.
Yeah, the thing that you said this a lot, Bobby. Let me go ahead and rewind this bad boy back. The shield ability. It doesn't seem to really. You said it doesn't seem to really slow you down.
No, it doesn't seem all clunky. Like I'm holding like a big riot shield and only can move so fast. It seems like it's
actual viable option this time around, right?
Bring it out, do what you got to do.
Not just something you just want to play around with.
Bring it out, block some shots, and then do what you got to do, like this guy did. Oh goodness! And then to be able to fall in the water and swim.
Yeah, which is nuts because in Ghost, remember, we get stuck in that one map, that little
the little parking garage.
Yep.
Couldn't. It's
and
like,
come
on, I'm a badass mercenary, and I cannot. And I'm sitting there trying to jump. I was like, come on, dude.
Yeah, but here we got this swimming animation going on. I never tried that out.
I didn't. Yeah.
There you go. There's an extra grenade. The awesome part about that part as well is that you can see that he automatically. So he tosses the nade, right? Which is pretty cool. Tosses it, and he sees that there's somebody there, and he immediately jumps back. And that's the energy weapon too, which is the cool part.
I didn't too much like that one. That's the one I used.
The time to kill was very slow.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
'Cause I was able to maneuver around when someone else had it. I was able to jump out the way and kill them quickly, so I didn't too much care for it. And this is the map.
Riot.
Is that Riot?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because we played Hardpoint here.
Energy shotgun again.
And this is a Sin.
The thing I like, too, is that you can jump and shoot. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you're not used to doing that in old CODs.
Exactly.
I tried to do that the other day on Black Ops 2. I went in for a dive and ended up trying to shoot and then got shot in the face. So, yeah, I'm really digging this.
And then here's the back jump.
So did he hear his footsteps coming, or was this just a cool thing to do?
I mean, it's a cool thing to do. Maybe he's got some Astros on. You never know. There's that awesome Exo punch again.
I missed the knife, man. I'm a knife guy.
We didn't see this map
either. What is this? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't see. It's kind of like a town. We didn't see this either.
God, dude, the way he was just slide.
Yeah, slide, move. The thing is that a lot of people are talking about how, like, oh my goodness, this is like Titanfall 2, and I kind of get where
you're the Titanfall guy, so you can speak more to
I can kind of get where everyone's kind of like speaking to it in terms of like movement, but when you actually play it, like Titanfall is very much about like the movement's very like fluid, you know what I mean, and constant. You chain it together. This is like very short bursts of speed, like front, back, left, right.
And I'm still keeping that core COD gameplay.
Yeah, at its core, it feels and plays just like COD.
Because if I was running along the walls, then I'm gonna go, okay, I'm done. I didn't want to run along walls, but this to me just seems like it's gonna take a little time to get used to. Man, that man came out the water and shot him in the face.
Yeah, there's just so many things going on here. Also, let's see, is this CTF? This might be TTF because that's kind of what
he's escorting the flag. Yeah,
that's what it looks like when he has the flag.
Dude behind him is cleaning up.
Yeah, he's going to town. More swimming.
Yeah.
And you pop out. The shooting animation seemed really quick.
So is that the Warbird? I didn't get that. I didn't get close to that.
The bow and arrow.
Are they in a pool?
Yeah, it seems like a club of some sort.
And is that inside the Goliath?
That should be the Goliath.
Ooh,
yeah,
I would love to get in that and just see, because it looked like they're moving pretty slow in that. So I'm pretty sure, since it is a bigger suit, it'd be like the Juggernaut was. Remember, you couldn't really move that fast. So I'm assuming that's how the Goliath will be.
So this map is Defender, Bobby.
Right.
I don't remember this ever happening.
No, that didn't happen. So maybe that's going to happen in a different game mode, because in the Uplink that did not happen.
Yeah,
or maybe that's a single player thing. Sometimes these maps could be integrated into single. I don't know.
I don't remember a giant turret ever coming out and shooting. Oh, these the dual heavy weapons that you were using?
Yes, they are. Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
Look at that, he's shooting
energy
green
weapons going
off.
off.
That has to be something probably out of the supply. Either you can change how you change the reticles in previous gun, maybe maybe you can do that with
change
this.
the laser, customize it. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. There's another look at the Goliath.
Yeah, they going to town.
Right here's the
Vulcan.
That's the Vulcan.
See, I want to see it from the ground level like that. You know that. That's tight.
I mean, it's I'm excited for it.
I'm still excited. I've seen some of the feedback on it, and people just need to wait and play it before they write it off.
Yeah.
They looking and they saying
it plays well.
Yeah, it plays well.
But I mean, it's COD, guys. Like,
And I'm a fanboy, and I'm excited, and I've had the chance to play it, so I can tell other people, like, yo, just give it a second, play it first, and then from that point, then make your decision.
No, right, exactly. And right here, at the tail end of the video, we get a look at the supply drop system So you get one. That's the animation it looks like when you open it up. And let's see. We've got a helmet, the reinforcements, and then another variation. As you can see, the Bow 27. This one has more damage, less accuracy, slower fire rate, etc. So it's a variation of the gun, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's not. It don't look like it's going to build it up too much. You know, it took something away from it and it gave you something more. So that's cool.
The reinforcements are cool too, right? Because you get to, like, instead of building up to towards these kill streaks, some of the supply drops allow you to have like these reinforcements, I guess, kind of cards, where you just you go into the match, you equip one of these, and then automatically, like this one, receive an orbital care package at 2 minutes into your next match.
Contain a low value score streak.
I mean, I hope it contains a low value score streak, Bobby. How cheese would that be if someone just comes in with a Goliath 2 minutes in? Come on now, you gotta bounce that out.
Yeah, okay, I'm digging
definitely. And right here's a look at the customization on the character. So eyewear, helmets, tops, loadouts, gloves, pants, knee guards, boots, exo, suit, all of it. It's customizable.
That's tight.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, that's a nice one.
I don't know. It's just cool. And then you go into here. Okay. So this is pretty cool as well, right? So let's say you're in a lobby and you go through. Before, with like previous Call of Duties, like you'd go and you kind of see what they're wearing and stuff, and maybe get a glance at their KD. Now you can get more in detail like what they're wearing. It really is all about like showing off your gear and the loot and the supply drops you've gotten.
That's bad, right there.
And then on top of that, like you can see what their loadout is. It goes from this person to this person, and you can see the difference in like their loadout and what they're packing. And, okay. Hold on, I didn't even see. All right, And I think I think the supply drop is awesome because it's something like it gives me a reason to keep playing towards. You know what I mean?
There might be some rare ones out there that they haven't even talked about.
They might, or they could do like special weekends where they have a specific like helmet or something. It gives them the ability to do really cool things. What else? This last guy. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, Bobby. I mean, it's I'm happy. And then they announced
Day 0.
This is interesting. I'm happy about this. Day 0.
We were just talking about
edition. This is 24-hour early access, right? So you pre-order this, and then you get 24-hour early access on November 3rd. You get the advanced arsenal, 2 custom weapons, and 2 just the icing on the cake, double XP. So you have to play the game 24 hours early and get double XP.
You know how many people are going to be prestige like 3 or 4 times or whatever the situation is. I already told you, I can wait that next day. If I can get the game, the game for free, I can wait that next day, and I'm going to come in and go, wow, this guy's already to the 3rd or 4th prestige.
Right.
He hasn't slept or went to work.
I think the reason why I'm so happy about this is because nowadays I see a lot of like, pre-order this and you get a variation of this weapon, and you get this variation
of this playable
suit.
Character who I don't care about.
Yeah, it's like this is like cool. I get the game early. I get to play the game early.
Get the upper hand on people.
2 custom weapons. That's okay. That's kind of standard,
and
right?
then COD,
but then like I get to level
earlier,
up faster.
And having a day earlier than everybody else is going to give you a chance to play on maps and understand. That's big, because the moment someone comes in that hasn't played.
No, for
sure.
They're
going to be like, holy crap, wait, I don't even know what's going on.
This is something I would like to see implemented into future games, for sure. So I applaud them on that. But,
we covered a lot of ground. You got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work to do, and we stopped and was able to do this.
Yeah, luckily we were able to hear, stop and break down the multiplayer for you guys. But, guys, let us know what your opinions are on the new COD. This was just revealed today, so let us know what you think. Hit us up on Twitter at @TheAlfredoPlays and
at Bobia1984.
Or, in the comments, let us know. And for more things Call of Duty and just things FPS in general, keep your triggers locked and your sights aimed down to IGN.
IGN.